Alrighty, cool. So let's get into it. We'll have some other people hop in, but let's hop into it. Today, what we're going to talk about is negotiation. Some of the best books that you can read to master negotiation, and really what we want to talk about today as well is the mindset of negotiation. So there's two really good books that I would highly recommend on this front. The first one is. Did you ever end up getting stationed on Yuma? No, I wasn't in. I was not in Yuma, Mike. Nope, never in Yuma. Cool. So two really great books about this. Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss, and I believe it's Start with No, or just say let's see, Start with No. Yep, nice. Start with No by Jim Camp. So, Chris Voss's, the title's pretty self-explanatory. Never Split the Difference. And Start with No from Jim Camp. He talks about his variation on it is you should never try to get a win-win. A win-win is the death of all negotiation. So whether you call it a win-win or why don't we go ahead and split the difference? Either way, it's the same concept. Of that you're going into the negotiation with the mindset that you're already going to just keep shifting down until you guys reach that point. And essentially what it does is it gives all the control to the other side, especially in an industry like ours where they have 3 or 4 other quotes. It commoditizes our roof. It makes it such that it's just a number on a piece of a paper. All right. So what we want to do is we want to ensure that we build value, but also that we understand negotiation and understand how we want to separate ourselves. So let's talk about that, and then we can talk about how here at Reimagine we utilize these concepts to drive more sales. All right. So first and foremost, build value plus differentiate. Probably won't spell it right. Differentiate. Definitely didn't spell it right. All right. But build value and differentiate. And how we, couple things that you can do around this that will be really helpful. First is packages with bonuses. So just by everybody popping a number in the chat, a 1 if you do, and then a 2 if you don't. Does your company currently offer multiple systems? Good, better, best. And if so, do they have names? All right. So a 1 if you are offering systems or different packages with names, and then 2 if you're not. And this is retail or insurance. All right, Daniel, awesome. Can you go ahead and unmute and talk to me a little bit about the different packages you guys offer, and what does that look like if you're in a position to talk?
Hey, good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Awesome.
All right. So typically we've offered 3 different packages. We just started offering a 4th for our customer who just wanted to, price was what essentially mattered to them. They were selling their home or something like that. So we do platinum. That's our top package. Then we go gold, silver, and now we have the bronze. So.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. And then what is that like? Can you walk me through a little bit of what what is the platinum versus like what do you guys kind of move around? What is it? Is it like class 4 underlayment? What is kind of the different packages?
Yeah, so with the platinum, what you're going to get is our 25-year workmanship warranty, as well as you're going to get, we typically will either use JEF or Certainty products. So we're going to use their ProLine series. Also on top of that, so you get the Pro Shingle, you get the 25-year workmanship warranty, as well as you get the peel and stick for the entire roof. So that's really the differentiator between that package and the rest. So then you drop down to gold, you get the Pro Shingle line, but then you just get the synthetic underlayment, and you get a 10-year workmanship. The silver, you're getting just your standard landmark shingle or your timberline shingle, and then you're getting the synthetic underlayment. And then for the bronze package, you're getting basically what we're going to start using is the Tamco roof system, and you're still getting architectural shingle. Obviously, it's a complete different package from the others as far as overall value. But again, those are people who are looking for, hey, I'm selling my home. I'm not, I'm not getting anything out of it, but I still want to provide a good quality roof for whoever's buying the home.
Okay. Awesome. Cool. Love it. And then Mike says we're similar, but with the solar roof, designer roof, asphalt or metal. Can you break that down a little bit, Mike?
Yeah. So on the top line stuff, so you're going to have your Bravia synthetic slate because up in New York, there's a lot of those older homes that have that. So that option with everything, and then a Vic West metal shingle, or they can do a standing. And then if they want to do a solar roof, that's the next option. So either the GAF solar shingle or traditional panel. And then you start to get in like a designer shingle, then similar gold, platinum, silver there. But with the upgrade options on each one. So for example, the silver packages are our price leader. It's a Tamco Heritage. You can upgrade to a Titan. And then gold, you're going to have your Oak Ridge with the upgrades to duration, upgraded ventilation, things of that nature, so that people can pick which parts they want. And then platinum is the full top of the line Owens Corning duration roof with an option to upgrade to flex.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's interesting that I like that you guys are using the different brands as well. Cool. Awesome. Anybody else have any packages they want to share before we go into a little bit? See, JD's typing. All right, we'll see what comes through in the chat. Okay, awesome, cool. And then, Mike, on those packages, do you have names for them?
Yeah, and Eddie can attest the names are pretty much in line with the silver, gold, platinum. We're going to do an unobtainium or some other. And then once you get into metal and all the other ones, it's just different names for what it might be.
Okay. Okay, cool. Awesome. Love it. Alex says Tamco duration presidential shake. Okay, cool. All right. Sounds good. Sweet. So one thing that I would, I love all of those. The one thing that I would probably recommend is to see, I would challenge you guys to see if you could change from the metal concept, like from, silver, gold, bronze, and try to find out some other names. I'll share with you guys what we use. Our top package is called the Bulletproof package. Then our second tier package is Peace of Mind package. Then it goes Essentials, and then it goes Bare Bones. Now, the reason I say that I would challenge you guys to change the name of it is because if you have a gold, so like right there, Ryan says, rock solid packages are baseline. Love that, because if you have a silver, a gold, silver, bronze, or something that other companies also are going to have, also, you got to take into consideration GAF has like the golden pledge and then the silver pledge. If your silver package is $10,000 and the next guy's silver package is $9,000, if a homeowner isn't looking into the details of it, they may think it's the same package. And then to confuse it even more, if there was a third contractor that came in that was a GAF contractor, and then he had a silver pledge system, now they got, oh my gosh, I got 3 silvers. They're probably all the same, right? I don't know. Great. I'm just going to go ahead and go with the cheapest one. So by making it something like, what Ryan, I love Ryan's rock solid, flagship, premier, ours are Bulletproof, Peace of Mind, Essentials, Bare Bones, whatever you want to come up with outside of what is most people are doing, which is the gold, silver, and bronze. Now, if you're doing that, you're a step ahead of people that are just only either offering one or they're calling it good, better, best. That I think is even less than where you want to be. But by making it a bulletproof package, nobody else in America is offering a bulletproof package, right? So what it naturally does to the homeowners, it goes, okay, well, I have this bulletproof package and I have this other quote, how are they different? And then that makes them then want to ask you how, or more open to the idea of comparing them and understanding that it's not apples to apples. But if we have two golds, then to an uneducated homeowner, they might think both of those are exactly the same. And then they just look to price. All right. So the key with packages is that when we make it a package, our goal here is to make it one of one. Our goal is to make it such that what we're offering, nobody else is offering, which then makes price go out the window. Because if it's not all the same, then it's not just strictly price. Now it's value combined with price. All right.